Hey everybody, welcome in for another video. So today we're going to be talking about the WarCry starter box that's coming out. And just some things I've kind of seen online coming from people. As many of you know, WarCry is my favorite game to play. I think Games Workshop knocked it out of the park with that last edition of WarCry. But again, with the new edition coming out, I was hoping that it was kind of like the last starter box that came out where it was like, hey, here's some new rules for playing in the 8 points or doing some special missions and stuff. But not too many changes because the game was in such a good place. But it looks like there's been some add-ons that have really revamped the game that apparently have made the game better. Like I've heard that the game is playing very well still, which is great because I want Warcry to continue to be a lot of fun. But I wanted to bring this article up just as a point of reference because, again, if you haven't read through this article, I'll throw the link in the description. You can take a look through it. It goes through the models and the reasoning behind them. I actually like these models a lot. I think the future of AOS is focusing on the humans. A lot of the other races, like they're cool in the environment and I like them a lot, but the real flavor of Age of Sigmar is in the humans falling to different gods and the different regions they live in. That's more interesting than a lot of the stuff that gets put out. And this is a good example of that. So again, you've got all the new models. They're very cool. I like them a lot. But as we scroll down and go through here, okay, here's the problem, kind of. Here's the new box, right? And it says it's only the beginning. And from all the other releases for Warcry, it's been, okay, here's a crazy big box, bunch of terrain, 2 warbands. And now we're going to be bringing out other warbands over time that you'll be able to collect and play. Or if you like one warband in particular, you can grab that, right? Cool. Good system. I like that system a lot. Now we're changing into, guess what? Seasons again. It's just like every other Games Workshop game. It's funny that I thought Warcry was outside of this when it was just a matter of time, really. Games Workshop is switching all of its games to a seasonal format, like a battle pass, where you need to keep paying money to play the game. So with the Heart of Ghur here, we're going to have 4 of these giant boxes. So theoretically, in Canadian, I believe they're $280 plus tax. So you'll need to get each of these boxes to play because there's majorly quarterly expansions that you need. And theoretically, every single box set will have a new rules in it that you need to play the game because the new warbands will have new like abilities and stuff that will get thrown in that it's just set up in a way that you basically have to buy these boxes to continue to play. So this is an issue because this is extremely expensive. Warcry was one of the cheapest ways to get into play Warhammer. And Warcry specifically, but just to get into the hobby basically, right? I would always recommend to people, hey, go out, grab a warband, right? It was $50. You can try a warband, try the game. For instance, with me, I had all the terrain, the rules, everything you needed. So I would encourage people, go out, get a warband, play with me, right? I'll teach you how to play. We'll use my terrain. I just wanted to get people into Warcry because it was just so much fun. With this, the price point is a lot. Like this is a huge price point increase for people to get involved in the game. And again, if theoretically, if someone had all these boxes, again, initially it's just this one box. Right now, you just need this box to play. But in 1 year, it'll be all 4 boxes to play. And you do get stuff out of this box. It's not like, you know, you're paying the fee and getting nothing. You're getting 2 warbands and terrain. And by the end of the season, you're going to have a whole set of Ghur terrain. And the terrain is really cool. I love the terrain. It's just a tough, for me at least, because that ends up being in Canadian. I think it's $1,120, somewhere around there. So it's essentially $100 a month that you're going to be paying to play Warcry in the most up-to-date version. And is that something that everyone's entertaining? I know that if someone split this box with me, I would probably try and work it out and try and get this box. But for me to go in on it alone, I just can't. And then to continue purchasing those boxes, it's just too much. And it's unfortunate because I think that if Warcry was priced down, a lot of people would get this. Like if this was at that lower price point of like 210, right? 200, 210. This would draw in so many players. And again, the end goal I feel is It's supposed to get you into AOS, to get you excited about other points, where Kill Team gets you into Warhammer 40,000, WarCry gets you into Age of Sigmar, where now they're closing everything and being like, if you're doing this one game, it's as expensive as all the other games, kind of. And it's not great. I just don't know where to go with this. It's just confusing to me because WarCry was such a fun game for entry-level people to get involved in, and now I feel like it's slowly slipping away from that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you still going to get this box? Are you getting all 4 boxes? Are you just, it doesn't matter, whatever Games Workshop charges, you'll pay it? When you have to factor in stuff where if you were just doing WarCry and it was like, okay, that's fine, but if you're playing all of the games like I do, things are changing very quickly all of the time. There's new rule books, new codexes, new battle tomes coming out all the time now, and it's just to keep up. It's a lot. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. The channel's been growing. It's been so much fun doing these videos, so I will continue to do so, and I'll catch everybody soon.